Hey guys, today I'm to talk to you about how to text a girl you like. This is going to be from the minute you meet her to hopefully getting your first date with her. You use these examples for your own good. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. In this video, I'm going to use an example of when I met this girl on the airplane, where we talked for a bit, then I asked for her number. 1. Text her between 24 and 48 hours. I'd usually not text a girl within the first 24 hours of meeting her, simply because it can make you look desperate, which girls hate. Girls love to play mind games, and having the upper hand by getting her number lets you control when the conversation starts. You'll be playing hard to get as well by putting yourself in her mind, so she can't forget you. Girls are attracted to things they can't get, but after 48 hours, the attraction can disappear because you start forgetting about that person. 2. The first text. So, the first text is probably the most important thing because it's your first impression, not in person. I've said it so many times here, but first impressions are the most important thing when it comes to attracting someone. You also must time it right, because sparking an attraction is difficult if you're texting her during work hours. I always texted a girl after 8 p.m., so I know she has some time to talk. Say something like, "Hey Emma, it's Thomas from the flight on Sunday." That's very simple and will get across what you're wanting to say easily. I wouldn't say anything like, "Did you get home safely?" after that, as it does sound like you're already controlling from the first text, which is a huge no-no. Her reply will simply be something like, "Hey Thomas, how's it going?" 3. The ongoing conversation. The most attractive conversations are engaging ones, about questions that have subjective answers. Questions with a simple logical answer like 2 plus 2 will simply end your chances with her because there's no discussion between you both. One of my favorite subjective questions is, do you think money makes you happy? People have loads of opinions on this because it depends on many factors, like whether they like to travel, buy expensive stuff, and all that sort. Keep on asking her questions like why she wants to go here and there, why that designer brand, etc. It'll show you're paying attention to her, and make sure to rebound any questions she may ask you to her too. Such as if she asks you the question, then you ask her if she believes if it makes her happy too. You'll probably establish a common ground between you two when having these engaging conversations. If you've liked it so far, would you mind liking the video? 4. Tell her more about yourself. So, one thing I always did was send a picture of my dogs to girls. It's a really good way to showing her more about yourself. More things that I'd show her are probably some of my traveling photos, like the mountains of Switzerland, some recipes I cooked, and maybe a few childhood photos like me in a Batman suit. It does show that you're interested in her by allowing her to know that part of your life. She'll definitely question some things, like what food was that? You two can then discuss more about both of your lives, which she may share some of her memories too by photos or stories. Be sure to compliment her on some of her experiences, like the cake she made looks so amazing, and you'll love to try it. This in particular thing of wanting to try it will hopefully give her the sign that you want to be with her. You two will hopefully get a very good connection between each other to get that good vibe. 5. Text her with something in mind. When you text her midday or during a busy time, make sure you're not wasting her time. There's something I see all the time that my friends do wrong, and that's simply asking a girl what she's doing because they're bored. They take no regard of whether the girl is working or not, but rather just trying to talk to them to cure their own boredom. 6. Bring up an idea. If you don't want to explicitly say, "Let's go on a date," then one thing you can do is bring up an idea that you two had in a previous conversation. Like, let's say you both had the idea of that restaurant downtown, then bring up the idea when you two both finish work to meet there. She'll probably say, "Yeah, let's do that." Then you'll say, "It's a date then." After that, you must say it's a date, because she might think of it as a friendly meet instead, which is obviously not your intention. I've said it many times here, but being straight with someone of your intentions is very important, whether that be in the first date or when you're married to them. There's no point in sugarcoating anything, because all you're doing is lying to yourself instead of finding the truth whether you like it or not. This hopefully should be a quick guide to showing you how you can come from getting a girl's number to getting that date. The most important thing about this is to seduce the girl to your charm by using engaging conversations with her, and showing her parts of your life. This will make you two closer to hopefully getting that date. The second thing is being straight with that girl to show your true intentions. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment what else you'd like to see, and hit the bell icon.